Good afternoon, YouTube. It's me, always George Page, aka the Emperor of Fear and Bodybuilding Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Anyways, another comparison this week, and this one is flex and sex appeal. And I picked two ladies from the physique division who are very sexy and very appealing. And you know what? I'm starting to really get into physique. And some of these ladies I follow on social media. I've done some interviews with some physique competitors. Once I get really into it, I think I would probably do videos about physique contests, like separate videos from my bodybuilding contests. Because there's so many women in the physique division. Sometimes you have last weekend when you had the Tampa Bay Pro, you had 31 women competing, and that's a lot. So that's why I will talk about certain women that I recognize, that I know, or I follow. So anyway, I have two lovely ladies here, and they are ladies from different regions of the world. Right here, I got a lovely lady right here from Mrs. Elizabeth Bradshaw, and she is from Texas, a lovely Latina lady. I follow her on social media, amazing physique, great body. She just has that, about her. And right here, I have another lady from across the ocean. That is one Miss Margita Zamolova. A beautiful Czech woman. She has been double dipping. When she first started out, she was physique, and back in 2020, she did both physique and pure bodybuilding. But the last few months, she's been doing strictly bodybuilding, and she's top number one qualifier for the Olympia. So that's pretty good. These are, I would say, lovely women. I have a thing, like I said, for women of with a little darker, a little more darker, how you say, suave look to them, very attractive. And Margita, which you say is a typical Eastern European woman, very, lovely, pretty eyes, blonde hair, great physique. Just impressive. It's fun to talk about women like this. They're beautiful women, and some people may not think they're not beautiful. They're not beautiful, all that muscle, but they're beautiful. These are very attractive women. I gotta think about it. If you meet them off season, where your face fills out, and they put on a little extra weight. If they wear something very not too revealing, all you can see is just the face and their smile. And he might even wear some, like, maybe a pair of tights, and you see that they got a nice fit round booty. You look past the muscle. And like I said, Miss Bradshaw, she's a married lady, fellas, so I respect her. And I believe also Mrs. Zamolova, she's also married. And these men love these women. As I like to do interviews also. When I do interviews, I like to also talk to some of the spouses because of the lifestyle of being a bodybuilder. So let's get started. Here we have a nice starting pose here. And you can really see the difference between the ladies. As you know, I was, like I said, with Margita, I had to go back to her physique days. She's been competing in bodybuilding like the last year or so. And so I've picked one of her physique competitions, and that was at the Romanian Muscle Fest, which is a very popular show, especially for true female bodybuilders. Now, you can really see the difference in the physique. I think, Miss Bradshaw, she has the aesthetics that I think the judges like. Broad shoulders, the tapered waist. Look at the shred in the legs. And I think Margita, she's a little bit, a little thicker in the hips. Nice development. Still, like I said, this is a little bit earlier in career, so I should have, like I said, I was trying to find physique pictures. I didn't want to use for bodybuilding. Now here we have is the typical front double bi. And here is with Miss Bradshaw. She's doing the typical clenched fist double bi. Usually in physique, you're supposed to do the open hand, which is more feminine. That's what the judges want you to do. And she's doing basically the standard bodybuilding pose, while Margita has the more open hand, more feminine pose. Because these ladies have a great physique, great development. If I give it the edge to, most definitely, Miss Elizabeth Bradshaw. Now here we have the side chests. And the thing is, as often as I said, that, women with breast implants, you have to really, really look at the, chest development and the pectorals, especially with breast implants. They really can, change some factors of it. And if you look closely, I think I would most give it right here to Miss Bradshaw again. Very impressive pectorals. You can see the striation, the definition, and how well, you see that how the muscle and the vascularity pops in the chest. Now here we have is a rear double. And I might get the side edge to Margita. You can really see her back muscles are more pronounced compared to Elizabeth. And it's more, you can see more detail. Great development. You look at the calves and the glutes. I think she has a great physique. And this is, like I said, amazing woman. Here we have the tricep, and the thing with the tricep is it's really when you pull that muscle and from the back, how you take your arm from the back and pull and try to make that muscle popped out. And you can see it like at the top of the shoulders. You can see how the definition, how it's lining up. You see how in the lower part of the shoulder, how it cuts into it, where you can see how the depth of the muscle. And, this one here, I have to give it to Miss Bradshaw. Mrs. Bradshaw. I have to give it right here to her. And here we have the abs, and which is my favorite pose out of all the poses. And with women's physique, there's only so many poses. They have 5, 2 less than bodybuilding, because a couple of the poses are seen as more muscular. So they go with they go with the 5 we have. And here the definition really, you can see it better in Mrs. Bradshaw. And, Mrs. Bradshaw has an impressive physique, great abdominal development. You can see how tapered her waist is. And, it's just a great physique. Now, here we have is a bicep pose. And let's see, if you really go with it, you have to go with Miss Elizabeth Bradshaw. Great development. You can see how that, the biceps popping out. As physique women are not as big, but the development is just not the same as a female bodybuilder, but still the qualities of are just amazing of a physical muscle development. Now here we have is the glutes. And right here again, I think Miss Bradshaw is an impressive woman. And I hope to see more of her this season. She done at least 2 shows this season. She did Tampa, she did Chicago, and they did pretty good. And I say right here, I'm again have to give this one to Mrs. Elizabeth Bradshaw. Great, you can see the styration, the definition, the cheeks are like, her glutes are just round and firm. That's one thing. I watch her videos and stuff on social media, and she really does a lot of heavy glute work. And like I said, this is her round to win. Now, both these ladies, like I said, are impressive women, very attractive women, women of different parts of the world, as you know. So again, Elizabeth Bradshaw is from Texas originally, and Margita is from Czech Republic. And I'm a fan of the women from Europe. There's some great female bodybuilders from the Lord. And also, Texas is becoming a new mecca for bodybuilding. Back in the day, it was California. Around Muscle Beach, and that was the place where a lot of bodybuilders started their careers, and like guys like legends like Lou Ferrigno and Arnold Schwarzenegger, Franco Columbu. It's a great place to start your career at. And European bodybuilders, they have a certain, as I said again, they have certain like quality of muscle. Is this year where most shows are focused on conditioning, where the shows that are overseas is more about mass. But even though Margita is not a bodybuilder, she's a bodybuilder, but she still had the qualities of a physique competitor, and still a great physique. And like I said, this is just where women, you look at them again, and people saying, why do you think women are beautiful? They are beautiful. They are sexy. They attract women. Mrs. Bradshaw is happily married. She's been married for quite some time. And also, Margita Zamolova. Miss Zamolova is married. And, the husbands love them. They love who they are. They love their bodies. They love everything about them. And that's the thing about a man. You have to really, all the stuff that these ladies go through between dieting, working out, and stuff like that. There's a lot of, they sometimes can be a bit of a drain on them, especially in a relationship. But if you're committed to ladies like this, and you love them and you care about them, and, you just, you have just so much love for them, you go through it. That's the thing about love. Now, as I said again, Miss Bradshaw with her husband, Philip, Phil, if you want to call him, she competed over the weekend at the Tampa Bay Pro, which she gave 2nd place. Now, she also did the Chicago Pro, which she got 3rd. And I think she does some other shows, but those shows don't have women bodybuilding connected to it, so I don't follow them as well. I should, maybe because, like I said, I need to grow and expand my education and my knowledge of bodybuilding, not just be stuck with just female bodybuilding. I got it. Like I said, I know I call myself the emperor of female bodybuilding talk, but I need to be more than just that. I need to be the emperor of bodybuilding talk, which every so often I do videos and stuff like that about the sport of bodybuilding. And like I said, Mrs. Zamolova, she is number 17. She has 17 points for top three. She's one of the top three qualifiers for this Olympia. She qualified last year when she won the Europa, the Europa show in Spain. Now, the show's having up this weekend, and I'm going to talk about later about that video. The competitors who's involved in it. She's going to be there, but last year she won along with her fellow, Czech lady, Czech Republic, female bodybuilder, Alina Havani. They both won the top two, and there's a possibility if she does pretty good, she might earn another shot to the Olympia. But with the point she has, she just managed to skip the show. But like I said, you gotta respect what she got to do. That's her choice as a competitor. But anyway, these are two lovely ladies. They're on social media. Reach out to them. Respect them because they are married women and they are women, ladies. Respect them. Guys, when I put stuff in this here like their, IG or their Facebook, don't be sending crazy pics. Don't be sending those, weird pics and like that. Be gentlemen. I know some of y'all smos. I know y'all have your ideology of what you want to what you're feeling or what your thoughts are for your bodybuilders, but come on, guys, be respectful. This is me, all the way Judge Page, aka the Emperor of Your Body Talk. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out.